Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching this video on how to improve your job applications by 3 times. So how do you get 3 times more? Well, the key thing is to understand where the average new graduate or job applicant typically is on average, which is a 3 out of 10. Just using a resume and a cover letter. And, some might be a little bit higher, with a well-written resume and cover letter, but there's quite a few that are even less than that, or 1 out of 10, especially if they're just using a general resume and cover letter and not really customizing for applications. But if you go beyond the resume and the cover letter, you can dramatically improve your performance by using a combination of resume, cover letter, and a general portfolio website. Why? Because recruiters can better visualize who you are, can see more evidence that supports the messages that you convey in your resume. Going beyond the resume can really improve things. But the key thing is if you actually target your resume and cover letter and target the websites, actually creating a showcase, a website for every job applications, you can dramatically improve your prospects again, typically 3 times. From surveys that we've done with recruiters doing A/B tests, showing the same candidate with just a resume and cover letter, and then showing that same candidate in a well-scripted, well-organized, targeted showcase, the ratings go from 3 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10, so 3 times better. So why is this? Well, if you really look at what most students do, most graduates do, is they focus on creating the best single resume cover letter that they can make. Often focusing on what they think is great about themselves and what they would like to tell anybody, but not necessarily building out a resume and cover letter or job application that's focused on what are the particular needs of that company or recruiter, which is why recruiters typically rate the average students or new graduates' job application as a 3 out of 10, a failing grade. But when you start adding in a general website, and we work with a number of companies where if you don't have a general website, don't even apply, like IBM. But you can actually, when you start building out a general website, you can go beyond the resume and start providing evidence of particular skill sets. But again, if you're building one website, you're building one size fits all. It's designed just for the general public because you can't adjust it for the messaging for each particular employer. And that's where you can really improve and dramatically improve your ratings and the perceptions by employers, is when you're targeting your background to their particular needs. Not what you think is great about you in general, but what is great about you in regards to the particular position you're applying for, and then having the proper visual supporting documentation, and and showing that you're willing to go the extra mile to show that to them. And that's really kind of the power of targeted portfolios. And it's really about an approach and using some of the best practices that are available in digital marketing today, and using that in your job applications. And really, the 3 kind of key best practices is, first, target marketing. Know your prospective recruiter's needs and talk to those specific needs. So really target your message around those needs. And a lot of that is around just presenting what's relevant to you, because typically they only have 5 to 15 seconds to see whether there's a fit. So just focus on what's relevant and take out what is not relevant, which we describe as the noise. And then the next thing is to personalize it, personalize marketing. Personalize your message specifically to that recruiter on how you fit the job and do the work for them and make those connections. And then third is visualization marketing, how to help them visualize how you would fit into that position. So you're focused on the extrasensory perceptions that they have and support evidence around that. You have to understand that recruiters believe that 80 to 90% of the job applications they receive are misleading or have outright lies. They're on guard as it is. So the more you can quickly support your targeted messages to them, you de-risk it for them, and they're therefore looking at you in a much more genuine and enthusiastic manner. So what is the foundation of this targeted portfolio logic? Well, in fact, it is the foundation of some of the most successful digital marketing companies in our society. Google, YouTube, Facebook, Amazon. They're all using targeted marketing, personalization, and visualization. One of the things to understand is that the typical response rates from non-targeted, non-personalized marketing is typically about 0.1%. Very unsuccessful. It's the spray and pray type of approach. But when you combine targeting, personalization, and visualization, you can dramatically improve response rates by 10 times. So it's not surprising in these A/B tests that we're finding that recruiters are rating students and graduates using our platform 300% better than the average student. So why Acadia? It's a leading edge digital talent marketing tool. It's really easy and quick to use, so you can get up and going, literally have your first targeted portfolio in minutes. We provide support resources like webinars and learning materials to help you really get good at this. And it's used by some of the leading global universities in the world. We've got a number of schools like Norwich University, University of Toronto, Brock University have been using us for years to give an edge to their students. In fact, many of their students graduating straight out of school are winning jobs that typically require 2 to 3 years of experience. But because they can better target and visualize and personalize their applications, they're winning those jobs. And the great thing is you can get started for free and get at least 2 times your performance in minutes. So get your free account today.